A very good afternoon and welcome to yet another edition of YES101's Visual Radio. I'm Tharuni Karunaratne, first on to your news here at home. The National Election Commission has introduced provisions allowing voters to cast their ballots at polling stations other than their designated locations during the upcoming presidential election. In an extraordinary Gazette notification, the Election Commission emphasized that eligible voters can request to vote at an alternative polling station if they have a reasonable concern of being unable to vote at their designated location. To facilitate this process, the Election Commission has made application forms available at election offices across all districts. Applicants are required to submit their completed forms to the Election Commission office located at Saranamavatha Rajagiriya on or before the 1st of August. Each application must be certified by the Grama Niladhari officials of the applicant's residential area. The Election Commission emphasized that applications lacking this certification will not be considered valid. The Gazette specifies that applicants should include information from the valid consolidated electoral list for the 2024 polls in their applications. This information can be obtained from district secretariats, district election officers or the Election Commission's official website, which is www.election.lk. Meanwhile, State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siambalapitiya said that the Election Commissioner's office has sent an estimate of nearly 8 billion rupees. The State Minister said that the Treasury is ready to release the funds for any urgent requirements such as printing, security, fuel and setting up ballot boxes. The State Minister said that if the number of candidates contesting the presidential election increases and the estimated cost increases, there will be no issue as there is currently funds for uncertain circumstances. The State Minister of Finance also said that 10 billion rupees was allocated for election activities in the 2024 budget and the economy has been properly regulated to release the funds in such a way that there is no conflict between the cash flows. On to more local news now. The Sri Lanka police have officially commenced their duties related to the upcoming presidential election. Police said that the election-related activities commenced yesterday. In addition to their ongoing duties, police announced plans to set up a centre for monitoring election violence. This centre will be established following the receipt of a written notice from the Election Commission. Yesterday, the police also held discussions with election office representatives to coordinate and finalise future plans concerning their election duties. Let's now take a look at international news.
International news.
Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump said on Friday that he will return to Pennsylvania, a town where he narrowly survived an assassination attempt, while Vice President Kamala Harris kept her week-long bid to become the Democratic presidential nominee with former President Barack Obama's endorsement. Former President Trump wrote on his Truth Social site, quote, "I will be going back to Butler, Pennsylvania for a big and beautiful rally," unquote, without providing details on when or where the rally would take place. Let's now take a look at your sports news.
Sports news.
The International Olympic Committee apologized on Saturday for a gaffe during the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics, in which South Korean athletes were incorrectly introduced as North Korean. As South Korean delegations sailed down the Seine River in the French capital, they were introduced with the official name for North Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. South Korea was formerly known as the Republic of Korea. And with that, we bring to a close this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. I'm Tharuni Karunaratne. Stay tuned to News First for more of the very latest.